Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Golgari Dragons here in Standard for match 1 on the play for game 1. Let's see. I mean, you missed our turn 1 play, which is fine. Oh, maybe it's less fine. Maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh. I might be in danger. Hold up. I'm in danger. Play Bossing Say, Shared Roots for a swamp, and pass, and pass. Draw. Opponent may have been greedy, which is good for me. Cast Claim Territory. Actually, hold up. We can cast Claim Territory, play Fabled Passage, or we can play Ice Till. Yeah, let's do that instead. For another swamp. Cast Ice Till. Fabled Passage mill, always mill, and hold up Caustic Exhale. Might of the Meek. You draw a card. Yes, that's fine. Frantic Scapegoat. And can't block. Okay. It is suspected. So I can't, that's right. So I guess I'll fail passage. I can't block it. Swamp. Behold Dragon. And draw. In that case, let's start with... We don't want to grab Forest because we have the Regent. I guess actually let's start with this then. Want at least one black source up. Done. Mill. Swamp. Guess at that point, we'll grab the swamp. Mill. Forest mill. I'm gonna grab failed passage so we can mill some more. That way we can have Necropsy up ideally. Because right now Necropsy, I guess we have 5, so we should be able to kill anything they play. Honestly, we could kill the Leyline and probably be okay. Let's go to combat though. Attack with Ice Still. I mean, even if they play a 1-minute Ice spell and then try and buff it, we should be able to kill the Leyline and it. And opponent's gonna scoop it up. So this is what, like Leyline aggro, basically. So I can find a deck list. Mono red aggro, is this with Leyline? Not really. Leyline of Resonance. Played in, yeah, Leyline aggro. Okay, so Leyline In for game one. We definitely want Caustic Exhale. Strategic Betrayal's probably gonna be slow, at least at sorcery speed. Maybe we want Insidious Fungus to deal with the Leyline. Looking at the list. Yeah, that seems right. Looking at sideboard. I think, yeah, the Insidious Fungus should be fine. Alright, let's go back like this. Could argue Day of Black Sun. That's only if they go wide. We already have Exude Toxin, which should be fine. Alrighty. Fun definitely kept a risky hand. Alright, so we have the Regent. In the Shared Roots. We'll keep. We'll pass. Another Leyline hit. Starting Town. Scapegoat. Okay. Draw. Bahamut. Blooming Marsh. Pass. Pass. Another one lander. 18. Pass. Draw. Swamp. Shared Roots. Forest. Pass. Cost. Might of the Meek. Draw a card. Looking for a land. Drew 2. Pass. Misses the land drop. Paying cost. Full bore. +6. 11. Esper Origins. Might be right just the sweep now. I mean, if they full bore again or turn inside out, you take another 7. Yeah, I think it's right to Exude Toxin here. I guess I only need to tap 1. Well, let's go 2 because I don't have anything else anyways. The next turn we can play the Regent. We could ramp some more, but I think playing it as a blocker, gain some life would be right. Another Scapegoat. Down to 10. Does have Menace though. Regent. So in that case, what we'll do is Exude Toxin again, this time for 1. And then Esper Origins, gain some life. Passage to Yard, Bossing Say. We can put that on top. Oh, yeah, we can make that work. We'll pass. And pass. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's perfect. So in that case, we'll cast Esper Origins. Baelmerk, Regent. Baelmerk top, Regent top, pick up Regent. I guess, yeah, maybe I should have picked up Baelmerk, but then we would shuffle away Regent, and we want the Fabled Passage. We'll play the Bossing Say. I guess I should have played around the idea of having 1 black source up, so that's my bad. I played that incorrectly. But next turn we have Bahamut. Goes 3, 5, 8, 9, yeah. Could have at least got another body on board, but I think this should be fine because we'll pop the Leyline when it goes to discard. Trigger, Fable, Crack, or Swamp. Bahamut. And opponent scoops it up. We'll take the win. Solid. Alright, we'll be back for match number 2. Alright, and we're back for match 2 on the draw for game 1. We need to specifically draw into a green source here for this to be palatable. I mean, we have plenty of hits. What, 10? I think we have 14, 16 hits. Fine, we have 2 looks. We'll pass. We also have removal, so it makes it a bit more palatable. Grand, we're going to exhaust our Caustic Exhale that. There's our forest. We're going to Behold a Dragon. And pass. And pass. Artist Talent. Necropsy will be good there. Forest for Shared Roots. We'll grab a Swamp. And pass. And pass. 3, 4, level 2, draw, Esper Origins, or Necropsy. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that we Necropsy here. Yeah. Necropsy. Shared Roots. Done. Pass. And pass. Get the Reducer off board. Next turn, Regent, ramp into Esper Origins. Monument. Draw. Marsh. Claim territory. Done. Play. Origins. Bailmerk and Regent. We'll go top, and then draw that next turn. Pass. Wisdom. Draw one. Look 3. Draw 1. Draw. We'll play Esper Origins. Look 2, draw 1, Shared Roots to Yard, Bailmerk top. Bailmerk Impend. Looking for Bahamut. There's Ice Till, there's Archivist. I will grab the Archivist. Blooming Marsh and pass. Because Archivist can pick up Ice Till, can pick up Necropsy. We have a lot of options. Not to mention other Bailmerk, which can pick up Ice Till if we really want. Firebending Lesson, Rude, draw. So in that case, Forest, Archivist. We can exile Artifact or Enchantment. We still have Necropsy. I'm not too worried about the Monument right now. We're going to grab Ice Till. Play Ice Till. Oh. Gloomy Marsh, Mill. Esper Origins for next turn and pass. And pass. Firebending Lesson on the Ice Till. Sure. Draw. Bossing Say. Let's start with Esper Origins. Yard, Regent, top. I will cast the Regent. Gain 3 life, bossing say. Go to combat, swing at the Archivist. And pass. Accumulate wisdom, look. Actually, no, that's draw 3. Storm Chaser's talent, fine. I think we Necropsy then. Combustion Technique on Regent. We draw. Bossing say, add 2. In that case, let's see how much mana we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 13, 14, 14 minus 5, 9. So we can Overlord the Bailmerk. I will grab Ice Till. I will cast Ice Till. I will play Fabled Passage, mill a card. Let's fetch a Fabled Passage first. Grab a Swamp, mill a card. Swamp, mill a card. And Necropsy. So that is 3, 4. 4 will X on Necropsy. Go to combat. Swing for 7. Lethal's on board. Necropsy is a very good card. I definitely undervalued it, but in the current format seems very good. Talent, we can sweep the Otter. And Pun scoops it up, we'll take it. Alright, solid win against Lessons. Let's go to sideboard. So against Lessons, they have the Black Sun seems good. Keen-Eyed Curator seems good. The problem is there isn't a lot of cards that I want to cut. Caustic Exhale is good getting rid of Grand. It's a pretty necessary thing to remove. Yeah, I definitely need to tune up the sideboard. So maybe get rid of a couple Exhales. We keep the Strategic Betrayals. Necropsy is very good here. Archivist good. Like, I don't want to trim on Dragons. I think I play, what, 11, 4, 6, 9, 11. So yeah, we can trim down to 9. Maybe trim down on Regent. And run it back like this. Maybe there's a thought to trim down on Shared Roots instead. But I definitely should be trimming on Dragons some more post-sideboard, I think, down to 9. Let's do this. Bring more sweepers, take out some target removal. This is workable. We'll keep, we'll pass. Grand. Draw. Marsh Flats, or Marsh Flats, Blooming Marsh pass. Grand attacks. Abandoned Attachments out. Down to 19. Artist Talent. Draw. Regent. Esper Origins. Bossing Say. You should have enough ramp. Bossing say to yard, betrayal top, and pass, and pass. Probably gonna want a strategic betrayal here. Unless they play another creature. They could be also holding Ilquentia. Have to be a bit careful about that. But they just level up, so that's perfect. We'll draw. Cast Strategic Betrayal. Play a Swamp and pass. No reason to play the Bossing Say right now. Soul Guide Lantern eats Esper Origins. That's kind of rude. Abandoned Attachments. We'd love to find a way to get rid of Artist Talent. Grand to yard. Storm Chaser's Talent. We don't need a sweep yet. We don't want to cast Esper Origins until we can double cast, so be on 6 mana. Oof. Monument to Endurance is a bit rough. So at this point, we really want Necropsy. We'll draw. Shared Roots. Claim Territory. And pass. And pass. Next turn we can Esper Origins, try and stabilize and set up. Yeah, we need Necropsy now. Ghost Vacuum, that's fine. Interesting that they went very heavy on Grave Hate. I mean, the main thing you're grabbing at this point is Esper Origins, I guess some lands as well. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Grave Hate is entirely warranted. Yard top. Thing is, putting the yard doesn't do much here, so I guess we'll go top. Origins. Top. Reveal the swamp. And pass. Ghost Vacuum. Pass. Another monument. That is a bit of a problem. I mean, we have the sweepers, but now it's the monument. Did I bring in Insidious Fungus? If I didn't, that was a mistake. I did not. I should have brought in Fungus. There's Grand, so we can sweep. Boomerang Basics. 3 Endurances now. Is there a card in Standard that says destroy all? Scryfall, Advanced, destroy all. I want to see if there's one that's like destroy all artifacts or enchantments. Search by mana value. My opponent does things. Destroy all creatures. No. Destroy all non-land permanents. Mana value 1 or less. No. Split up. No. Creatures. No. Creatures. That's a 5/5. I mean, I think I have to block at this point. Destroy all artifacts you don't control. It's red though. We'll draw. Ice Till. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/3. So yes, we can play Ice till. Bossing Say, mill a card. Oh, I messed up. I didn't notice the treasures. Should have played a land prior. Shoot. Shoot. That's gonna cost me. I'll just scoop it up there, I think. Yep, completely missed the treasures. Deadly cover up, all creatures, all creatures, all creatures. All creatures, vehicles, all creatures, all artifacts and creatures, Ultima, but probably not. Destroy all creatures, Season of Gathering. Choose artifact or enchantment, destroy all permanents of the chosen type. Ooh. Season of Gathering seems interesting then. Cease and desist, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Exile the 2 target cards from a single graveyard. Target player gains 2 life and draws a card. Cease and desist seems interesting as well. Death begets life. Destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. Restricted Office Lecture Hall. Destroy all creatures of power 3 or greater. Other permanents you control have hexproof. Okay, so Season of Gathering and Cease and Desist seems interesting then. Yeah, because if they're going full Monument, then having an artifact and having a way to sweep artifacts and enchantments seems really good. Interesting. So we don't want to trim on dragons right now. So maybe trim on Ice Till. Could also look at Balemerk, I suppose. Yeah, let's run back like this. On the play for game 3. I will keep. Tis a forest, pass. And pass. Draw. Swamp. Shared roots. Swamp. Pass. And pass. Draw. Day of Black Sun's pretty good. They could have Ilquentia up. Forest. Shared roots. Forest. Yeah, so I don't think we should impend here. We should just pass. Two for abandoned attachments. And pass. Gran. Artist Talent. Draw. Regent. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Forest. Day of Black Sun for 1. Gran out. And pass. And pass. So we're at 7, 8. 1 short of Bahamut. Riddler, draw a card. Yeah, Splash Portal? I doubt it, but never know. They keep on holding up 2, which makes me think they have Quench. Play Bossing Say. It lands. We pick up Esper Origins. Nope. We pick up nothing. We whiffed. We'll pass. If they tap out, we have Bahamut. Combustion Technique. Yeah, it didn't work the way he wanted it to, did it? Unless he just wanted to, whatchamacallit, cycle? Accumulate wisdom. Maybe that was the plan, just draw 3. They still could have Ilquentia up. Nope, never mind, Gran. Draw. Maelstrom. Bahamut. Pop Talent. Combat. Swing. Pick up Keen-Eyed. Gran blocks. Not surprising. I guess because I picked up Keen-Eyed, Gran may as well go. And Bone scoops it up. We'll take the win. Solid. Alright. We'll be back for match number 3. Alright, we're back for match 3 on the play for game 1. That's a mulligan. That's workable. We'll keep. I guess we'll pitch the Bahamut, even though I would like to keep it. Fable Passage, pass. Put a pause on end step. Tis a Plains for Survivor. Grab a forest. Beginning of your second main phase, creatures tapped, exile 1 card from a graveyard as long as there are 5 or more. I kind of don't care about that. Stormbrood, but we do have multiple Stormbroods now. It's either that or I ramp. I think we go shared roots here. Grab a forest, we can grab a swamp next turn. We'll exile, shared roots or Fable Passage, that's fine. Voice, I mean we can kill both of those. We have Stormbroods. Eats the passage, that's fine. We draw. Passage, fetch. Swamp. I'm gonna behold a dragon, get rid of voice. Stormbrood, because I'm going to use it anyways. And then Stormbrood. And pass. This is why we can hold up this Stormbrood and play it as a creature if we want. Soulstone. Draw. Ice Till. Cast Ice Till. Fable Passage. Mill a card. Fetch Fable Passage. Swamp. Mill a card. Fable Passage, mill a card. Fable Passage, fetch for a forest. Mill a card. Stormbrood, pop. And pass. And pass. Would like to see an Overlord now, or an Archivist. We draw. Another Ice Till, Forest Double Mill, Necropsy, Forest Double Mill, Passage Double Mill, Passage Fetch, for a swamp. Double mill. Somehow have not seen a single Esper Origins. Pass, no attacks. Paying cost for Soulstone. You got it. I'll pass. Does we have Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon next turn? Okay. Whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, we'll take the 4. Okay. Station. Other creature you can control it. +1/+1. We'll draw. Stormbrew. That's nice. Maelstrom. Double mill. Alright, so in that case, I guess I'll go Fabled Passage, mill in the stack, fetch Fabled Passage for our last swamp. Quadruple mill. There is Esper Origins. So, how do we want to proceed here? We currently have 10, 11, 7. So we can Stormbrood, pop Class Engine. How do I want to proceed? Stormbrood, pop, you. So let's Stormbrood, pop, you. And then sack. To grab back Stormbrood. Play the Maelstrom, double mill. Cast the Stormbrood. Pop the class. And I suppose at this point, we'll start attacking. And pass. Do need to be a little bit careful now about milling. I'll trade. That's fine. Draw. Cottage. So in that case, let's search. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bahamut. Double mill. Yield all. So that is 7, 8. And we're missing anything else. So I'll just go Esper Origins. There's Bossing Say, Regent. So let's go Bossing Say to Yard, Regent top. I will play the Regent cast. Am I missing one? I am. Let's go in that case. Do I have another Esper Origins in here? We do. Caustic Exhale, T-Yard, Baelmerk top. And at this point, we'll pass, no attacks. And pass. And Pun scoops it up. This deck is kind of nuts. I like it. Is this allies, I guess? Let me see if I can find a list that runs Suki. Like a kind of Boros aggro? No, not that. I guess it's just mono white aggro, basically. In that case, I guess if you look at this list, does it run? It does run the frigate. So in that case, we're gonna want Day of Black Sun. Strategic Betrayal, probably not as good. We could bring in the third, trimming out like a Bloom Vine, I think. And run it back like this. Yeah, looks reasonable. Are you a creature-based deck? Hope you don't play against dragons. If only I had another land. I mean, we have 23 hits, 2 looks. I'll keep. Plains. Inquisitor. Exile card. Each spell cast this way. While it remains exiled, cast 1 additional. I suppose Archivist right now. Draw. Terminus, Bossing Say, pass. I need a land, an untapped land, please. And pass. Voice, we take 2. Draw. Oof, pass. Well, I played the odds, and the odds are playing me. Unfortunate. Take 5, 13. Draw, land. Let's just go to game 3. Could I have mulligan? Sure. Or back as is. We had like 23 hits off the top, so I felt confident. That's almost half my deck, so it's like close to 50%. I guess realistically speaking, we could say it's like just over 33% chance per draw. So having that percentage plus 2 looks, I felt confident, but clearly my deck had other plans for me. Like I said, sometimes you play the odds, sometimes the odds play you, and that is okay. On the play, we can... Fresh Hell. How many hits do I have off top? 6, 10... 10 hits specifically. I think I'll just mulligan this. I'll keep this one, though. Keep. Pitch an Overlord. Done. Blooming Marsh, pass. We'll go Shared Roots next turn. Warden of Inner Sky. Swamp. Shared Roots. Grab a Forest. And pass. And pass. Inspector. Opponent gets a clue. Gets a counter. And in web. Rude. I mean, I'm going to Caustic Exhale that. If you choose Day of Black Sun or Sorcery. So you chose Sorcery. In that case, Swamp, Overlord, Esper Origins for next turn. Cast one more to cast. I mean, I'm still going to exhale you, I think. And pass. Overlord trigger. We can start playing Origins next turn. We don't need to play Day of Black Sun yet. We're okay with this. And pass. Thing is, they can't ignore Day of Black Sun. Inspector, sure. Tap, putting counters on Warden. Pretty good card. Attack for 3, that's fine. We'll draw. Another Bailmerk. Play a land and start with Esper Origins to set up. Regent Bossing Say. Let's not reveal the Regent. We'll reveal the Bossing Say. And pass. This way we can fire off Day of Black Sun for 1 and not shoot off too many alarm bells. And pass. Warden, Flying Vigilance, that's fine. We're going to sweep. Unless you have anything that would provide protection. We'll take the hit. Not seeing anything that would grant protection. I guess you could have Aven Interrupter. We'll draw. Aven Interrupter would be a bit annoying, I will admit. We'll play Bossing Say. And 1. And done. So do you have an Aven Interrupter by chance? You do. It's plotted. In that case, I'll cast Esper Origins, or do we cast Overlord? I think I cast Esper Origins because I'm going to have the Regent next turn, right? So if that pushes up to 6, let's say. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to need Esper Origins. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Cast Overlord of the Bailmerk. Pick up Ice Till. And we'll pass. Yeah, this does present a potential problem then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because right now I can only present 4 with Regent. So we need a land off top. That's 9. Lethal's now on board. Rest in peace, kind of rude. We'll draw land. Shared roots, kind of, not really. So we can cast this, but X will be 0's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That is a mild issue. So we will have to fire it off regardless. X equals 4. It has flying vigilance, so we'll go to combat and attack. Unfortunately, all those cards go to exile. That then clause is kind of unfortunate. Elspeth, put a +1/+1 counter. How they could have just activated Abandoned Air Temple. But they can also just tap, and that will be the game. Yeah, I guess I should have played around Aven Interrupter. I looked at it, but forgot that it isn't just taxing on cast from exile, but also from Yard. To be honest, when playing against it, it has never come up in regards to Planesling from Yard, because guess what? In Modern, I don't play a lot of things from Yard. So, not realizing that, I should have played Esper Origins first, and then Day of Black Sun. Had we done that, we could have swept for 6, and we would have been able to get rid of the Warden while keeping our Overlord. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed, but lessons learned that we'll know for next time. That being said, we'll be back for match number 4. Alright, we're back for match 4 on the draw for game 1. It looks solid. Draw, swamp, pass. Hold for Caustic Exhale. Artist Talent, pass. Draw, so likely Lessons. Crack the Shared Roots. Grab Forest, pass. And pass. Draw. Fabled Passage, crack. Grab a swamp. We're going to play around Eloquentia, Esper Origins. Origins to Yard, Stormbrood top, and hold. Accumulate Wisdom, pass in full. Look 3, draw 1, pitching Boomerang basics. And hold for Caustic Exhale. Multiversal Passage. Do you level up on Artist Talent, maybe? Gran. Still could be holding up, though. Actually, is this level 1 or level 2? I want a Caustic Exhale Gran is the only problem. And they could still be holding up Eloquentia. So we'll hold. Draw. Fortunately, Bloom Marsh coming to play tapped, otherwise I could be a bit more aggressive. So Blooming Marsh. And we'll hold Caustic Exhale and go to their upkeep. Or reveal the Regent. Caustic Exhale. Behold Dragon. I guess there's no reason to Behold Dragon. We'll just pay the extra 1. Grand down. Pass in full. Opponent's been holding up 2 mana this entire time. I mean, it's very clear they have Eloquentia. Paying cost for an upgrade. And for another Artist Talent, sure. Pitching Boomerang Basics. Okay. Storm Chaser's Talent, that's fine. Is Eloquentia finally down? It is perfect. So in that case, we can Ice Till. Passage, mill a card, passage for a forest, passage, mill a card, passage for a swamp, regent, cast for 2 forests, and done, mill a card. And on that point, I will pass and pass. They did have the Quench in hand, by the way. Combustion Technique, I mean, Ice Till's done its job, so that's fine. Yep, Ice Till out. 2. I could still have Eloquentia. We'll draw. There's Bossing Say. Regent's not necessary right now. We could Stormbrood pop a talent. Otherwise, we can just Esper Origins. Leaves up 5. Let's start with Esper Origins. Strategic Betrayal, Cottage. Cottage to Yard. Oh, actually, can I undo that? Undo. No, I can't. Betrayal Top. Reveal. Yep, shouldn't have revealed that. Whoopsie. Earthbend. Pass. Well, I guess they didn't have Quench. I thought they leveled that up at some point. Looks like they didn't. I mean, they know I have the Strategic Betrayal now, which is unfortunate. I shouldn't have revealed that. Level 2, that's fine. Now it's level 2. There's Combustion Technique. Guess we could Stormbrood pop the level 2 talent now. If you want to attack, be my guest. Sure, I'll block. Bossing Say. I mean, I'll still Strategic Betrayal you. I guess I should have played Stormbrood first. Stormbrood. Pop the level 2 one. And pass. And pass. Levels that one up. We have 2 Regents in hand. We'll Esper Origins the setup. Yeah, the turn prior definitely should have played Esper Origins. Like I said, I thought the artist talent was already leveled up, so I thought they were still holding a Quench. Monument. Another Stormbrood would be nice. Either that or Necropsy. I mean, we can just Archivist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start with Origins. And there's Bloomvine and Ice Till. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No. In that case, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, no. I mean, I want both. I don't think I really care about the Bloomvine, to be honest. Instead, we will Ice Till top. And I think we'll just play the Archivist. And we'll exile Monument. Go to combat, swing for a 3. Down to 15 and pass. Another Monument. Probably should hit the talent in retrospect. Arrow's Demonstration on Origins. Sure. Gran out. Gran. And draw. Necropsy. They have Ill Quench. Let's start with Necropsy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 3, 5, 6. 3, 4, 6. Done. Necropsy. Ice Till. Cottage. Millicard. Cottage. Millicard. Go to combat. Swing for 6. And pass. Lethal's on board. Opponent scoops it up. We'll take the win against Lessons. Okay. So Day of Black Sun seems good. Keen-Eyed Curator seems good. Fungus seems good. Betrayal, yes. Maybe go down on at least one Regent. We could go down on a copy of Roots or 2. Same with Ice Till. Say maybe a couple of copies of Regent. Keep the Stormbrood. Keep the Scavenger. Build copies of Ice Till. Maybe a couple of copies of Shared Roots, honestly. Keep the Exhales. Run it back like this. We're starting to feel a bit of a sideboard plan against Lessons since we play against it so often. But I think we definitely need to still tune the sideboard. I'm never like very rarely bringing in multiple copies or like more than 2 copies of things. Maybe I should be, but yeah, it's workable. Potentially slow, but workable. Mulligan's down to 6. And pass. Draw. Exhale, which we can't play yet. We'll pass. And pass. Potentially holding up Quench. We'll draw. Day of Black Sun. Play the Forest and pass. Holding up Exhale. Abandon Attachments, sure. And hold Exhale. Passing. Draw. Play the Forest. And again, hold up Exhale. Not wanting to play into an It'll Quench Ya. Paying cost for attachments. Accumulate Wisdom. Look 3, draw 1. And hold. Opponent's just holding for days. Okay. Draw. Insidious Fungus. Play Fabled Passage and fetch. For a swamp. Impend. You have double quench, maybe? Grab Stormbrood. And hold. Overlord. I mean, now I have a ticking time bomb. Wisdom. Draw 3. Yeah, it's pretty good. 2 mana, draw 3. Pretty freaking good. Whoever at Wizards made that card. Mistake. Endurance. That's fine. We can pop that. Soul Guide Lantern, sure. This means we can play through a Quench now. Choose Overlord. Should have choose my land, I think. Talent. We will... Do I want to exhale that? I have Day of Black Sun, but I think I will. Pay the extra 1. Otter down. And pass. And draw. Regent. I mean, I could just Fungus Pop, but I think I'll take this opportunity to play the Ice Still. Play the Fabled Passage. End Mill. Forest. End Mill. And at this point, we'll just hold. No reason to go any deeper. We have the Exhale that we can pop something with. And hold. Artist Talent. So yeah, we definitely want to pop the talent now. Do you level up or do you start playing things? Land for turn. Paying cost 4. Combustion Technique. Yep, that will resolve. Nice part about Fungus is that's hard to quench. Still hold it up, it'll quench ya. In that case, how do we want to proceed? So we can Ice Till, cast through Quench. I think, though, just going Fungus here is right. And we'll Fungus pop Enchantment. Play the Blooming Marsh and hold. Next turn we can play Disruptive Stormbrood, pop Endurance. Abandon Attachments, that's fine. Draw a card. Sure. And we'll hold up the exhale. We'll probably have to reveal the Stormbrood. Level 2, pick up Boomerang Basics. Oh no, Basics not even in there. Accumulate Wisdom. Yes, that's fine. And we'll draw. Cast Stormbrood. Paying for you can only play one quench unless it's a hard counter. Accumulate Wisdom's fine. Pop the Monument. And we hold for the exhale once again. I mean, we're just taking our time here. Overlord trigger. Not too worried about Otter since we have Day of Black Sun Regent. And they have to have Quench. They just have been holding one card this entire time. We have to play around it. Deals 4 damage, that's fine. We draw. I'll play my Forest for turn, and then cast Ice Till. Fetch Fable Passage. Paying cost 4. Combustion Technique, sure. I will grab a swamp. And we'll hold. Overlord hits board. In fact, they haven't cracked the Soul Guide, surprising. We'll hold up the exhales. Paying cost for Firebending Lesson, yep. Overlord down. We'll draw. Cottage. We'll play the cottage and we'll pass. No reason to be too aggressive here. Draws a card. Curious. Chose not to empty my yard. Love to see a bossing, say. Another monument. Sure. Passing. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, but again, have to play around, it'll quench. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to combat. Swing for 4. I will eat Accumulate Wisdom, Abandon Attachments. We'll say Accumulate Wisdom here. If they had removal, they would have used it. Now an end step, I can gain 3. Hold up exhale. And pass. And we'll hold until end step. Paying cost 4, level 3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, make an otter. Sure. There's Gran. Go to end step. Exhale, pay the 1. Gran down. Crack the food. And draw. Another Bahamut. Go to combat. Attack the cottage. We will eat. Accumulate wisdom. And we'll hold once again. Yep, so we just hold exhale, crack the food on end step. Passage as an island, tapped and pass. Mountain, tapped. Go to end step. Crack the food. And draw. Esper Origins. Cottage. Go to combat. Attack. I'll take abandoned attachments. I'll cast Esper Origins. Pain cost 4. It'll quench ya. That's fine. I'll pay the 2. Yes. Do you have another one? No. Blooming Marsh to Yard. Swamp the top. And I'll pass. And pass. As I can't really attack here. I think you have to stay on blocking. We'll draw. Play a swamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So in that case, I will cast Esper Origins. Origins to Yard. Regent the top. Might as well. And then we will go to combat. Swing for 4. We'll take abandoned attachments and hold. No block, that's fine. And pass, hold up, exhale. You already know about the regents, so I'll reveal the regent. Accumulate wisdom. Yep. That is fine. So you draw 3. Paying cost 4. Demonstration, quite rude. We'll yield all. Canal. We'll exhale. Actually, I don't even need to exhale. That's fine. Draw. Fungus. Fungus is among us. So we can regent. Actually, let's go Dea Black Sun for 0. And then cast Esper Origins. Origins to Yard, Bossing Say top. Play Bossing Say. Activate Bossing Say on Cottage. Go to combat. Swing for 2. Trigger. Eat Accumulate Wisdom. And pass in full. And pass. Paying costs or boomerang basics on talent. Yep, that's fine. You make an otter. Bounce it back. Make an otter. Level it up. Do your shenanigans. Guess you could then pick up another basics. Do it again. So you can loop that a few times, yeah? Yeah, the mana, but we're just gonna sweep it with Regent for 1. Basics again, or level up, then basics. Discard a card, draw a card, sure. Maybe their thought is they have enough blockers, so they don't care. They'll draw another card. Accumulate Wisdom, dig 3, or rather pull 3. I've been trying to get rid of that yard and just has not been fast enough. Grand, sure. That's fine. Do you want to level up the talent, pull something back? Barrage, sure. That's fine by me. You make a treasure, drain me for 3, make a treasure, sure. Combustion technique, sure. Trigger. Storm Chaser's talent. Opponent, you're getting a bit frisky here, and you're gonna come to regret it, I think. Unless you have a negate in hand. Alright, we'll draw. I'll play Swamp for turn, and I guess we want to do this for how many? Well, actually, let's do this. I'm going to exhale Behold a Dragon, the Grand, show the Regent. Grand down, so now you have to pay more mana for things. And go for 1. Done. Actually, I should have went for 3 in retrospect. And then we can do what? I could bossing say 1, 2, 3. But then we're short, so I'm just going to start with Origins. Betrayal Marsh. I don't want to reveal Betrayal, so we'll just show them the Marsh and draw it. And then Bossing Say. Actually, no, don't really want to do that. I will play Fungus Among Us. And Fungus will destroy target enchantment. We can do that at instant speed when you go to level up, so I'm just going to chill. We'll chill a turn. So if you go up to level up either one of these, I'll just pop it. Call it a day. Paying cost. Basics. Do I care about the basics? That's fine. Draw 2. Be my guest. We're at 34 right now. They're 15 deep. 4. Level up. In response, destroy target enchantment. Pass. Storm Chaser's talent. Make an otter. Discard a card, draw a card. Level up. Sure. Accumulate wisdom, dig 3. Mind you, this is game 2. Opponent is at a time deficit. Pull 3 out of their 15, down to 12 in deck. With 4 mana up. Sure. Grand, sure. Artist talent, sure. 1, 2, 3, 8, plus 4, 12. So we can play Bahamut at this point. 12, 14. Strategic Betrayal. So we're going to start with Bahamut. Bahamut pops Grand. And Strategic Betrayal you. Play the Blooming Marsh. Go to attack for 4. And Bunt will scoop it up. Solid. Alright, we'll be back for match number 5. Alright, we're back for match number 5 on the play for game 1. Oh boy. 5 swamps. I mean, it's... I'm gonna mulligan this. This is much better. I will keep... I'll pitch and exhale. Yes. Done. But it also mulligans down to 6. Fable Passage, pass. Put a pause on end step. Surveil. So it looks like it could be control, which this I think does struggle with against, unfortunately. Play Shared Roots for a forest. We'll go actually for a swamp here. And pass and pass. Yeah, this is just straight up control. Let's start with Shared Roots for a forest. Cast Esper Origins. We're using the Shared Roots as bait. Exhale to yard, Bahamut top, and pass. And pass. Surveil. Draw. Origins. Paying cost for exhale. Oh, interesting. Do you have dragons in your deck? Is this dragons v dragons? We'll pass. We'll hold. I guess they didn't want to counter it before because it would just get flashbacked anyway, so might as well counter the flashback. Discover the way. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it seems like control. But why Dispelling Exhale unless they have dragons in their deck? I mean, that's the only explanation, right? Land for turn. I think at this point we just cast the Regent. Hold up, exhale, pass, and pass. I don't think Exhale is going to be relevant, but you never know. Three stock up is fine. Wonder how much removal they play. Because at least now we can start smacking them in the face of Regent and even Earthbend. Draw. Let's start with another Esper Origins. Necropsy, Ice Till. Not sure how relevant Necropsy is going to be. Cast another Origins. Shared Roots to Yard. Ice Till top. And go to combat. Swing with Regent. And pass in full. Down to 16. And pass. One short of Bahamut. Do you have a sweeper like an Ultima maybe? Guess we should play around Ultima actually. With our Earthbend cards. There's Day of Judgment, close enough. We draw. Let's start with Ice Till. This way they counter it, we can just Overlord it back. Fabled Passage, mill a card. Paying cost 4. Get lost. Kinda rude, but fine. Overlord the Bailmerk. Pick up Ice Till. And pass. And hold. The Exhale. Paying cost 4. Chico. Interesting. Chico will resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Short 2. Pull stock up. Yes. Stock up, doing stock up things. Yeah, we'll need Bahamut to pop the Chico. Exile is 2 or 4, so I guess we'll just play around as if it's Quench. Shock the Foundry. So we're going to want to probably crack the Fable prior to playing the Ice Till then. Draw. Yep, we'll crack prior to avoid removal. Grab a Forest. Ice Till. Probably another Get Lost. Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage crack. For a Forest. Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage hold. Cast Regent. And hold, because now I can exhale, behold Bahamut, and then block. 2 for Helix or Get Lost? Helix target me down to 23, up to 17. Okay. That is fine. You go to combat, see if you attack. You will. Fetch Fable Passage for a swamp. Mill a card. We'll hold a dragon. Regent. Didn't realize you could do it from field. Good to know. Go to blocks. Block. And she go down. Another Shiko. At this point, we pass in full. Picks up Helix, plays Helix, hits the Regent. Pitches River Regent. Riddler, draw a card. I should have counter magic up now, so we should be good to play Bahamut, Forest, mill a card. Bossing Say, mill a card. And Bahamut. Pop Shiko. Map. Target Ice Till. Ice Till to grave. I'll say no. And let's do it again. No. Go to combat. Hit you for 4, down to 16. We do need to be a bit careful here, given that we're running light on our library. We're down to 25. So we're going to be activating these bossing saves. Right now we're representing 13, 15, 17 damage unless they sweep. Ultima. Regent. Pitching back 2. Rude, but fine. Draw. So we have how much mana right now? 1, 2, 6, 11. Will they behold a dragon off of Exhale? That's 4. So we're going to have to go Explorer. Let's go Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage Crack. For a swamp. Esper Origins. There's Stormbrood. There's Exhale. I don't think we care about the Exhale right now, so I'll pick up the Stormbrood. Pick up a Cottage. Cast the Ice Till. Paying cost for the Exhale. Saw that one coming. Overlord to 1. So I'll take 6 here, but we'll be able to Bahamut. Actually, we are one short of playing through an exhale, though, so we'll need to make sure we play the Maelstrom from Yard. The Shiko? Rediscover the Way? Sure. Actually, no, we'll be fine as long as Origin sticks on board. If Origins are ice still stick on board, we're fine. We'll take the 6, down to 19. Draw. Regent. I still think I will pick up the Maelstrom, though. I think it's worth it. And we will cast Bahamut. And one more. Bahamut. Bahamut will hit the Regent. Do I want them digging for more cards? Probably not. We'll cast the Stormbrood. This way we can pay the 2 now that the Regent's off board. What this? Jeskai, Revelation. Yes. Kind of rude. Return target permanent or spell. I suppose I will play the Blooming Marsh. Mill a card, Fable Passage, go to combat, attack for 2, block, and we'll pass. Overlord hits the board. Do you have another sweeper? I'd imagine you do. I'd be shocked if you didn't. We are getting light. We should have another Bahamut, though. Riddler, draw a card, sure. You have a way to deal with Bahamut. Surveil. Alrighty. Draw, Bahamut, pop Riddler. I will Stormbrood cast. Pop, Rediscover the Way. And I suppose at this point, do I want to Earthbend the cottage? I don't think I do, actually, in case of an Ultima. We'll just manland the cottage. And probably just bossing, say, Earthbend a swamp or something. Go to combat. Swing, but not with the Overlord right now. I will pull back the... No, Shiko can't pull up Dead Judgment, so I guess I'll pull up the Get Lost. Going in the blockers. Blocks the cottage. Down to 7. We'll just pass at this point. There's going to be a Helix on Cottage. Consult, dig a lot, pull 2. I mean, if you don't have an Ultima, I'd be very surprised. Or a Day of Judgment. Another Day of Judgment. I'd be surprised if you don't have more sweepers, is the bottom line. Thing is, I have another Ultima in deck, and I have the ability to search for it if need be. Stock up, goes digging. I mean, lethal's very much on board. Not to mention, just between Cottage and Bossing Say, we should be able to present lethal. So even if they sweep, we should be fine. Stock up again, digging once more. Desperation has set in. And we get there through Dragon Control. There's Day of Judgment, that is fine. Bossing Say triggers the Earthbend. Alright. So in that case, I mean, we just present lethal, second Bahamut. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cottage. Bossing Say, Earthbend on a swamp. 1, 2, 3. Bossing Say, Earthbend on a swamp. Go to combat. Swing with all. Trigger. Eat the Day of Judgment. I should have eaten the stock up actually. Whoops. Because Shiko can't pull up Day. Is that a Helix? It is a Helix. Bossing Say trigger. You'll take 6 down to 4. We'll play the Blooming Marsh and pass. Not that I need more lands right now. And we're just going to rinse repeat next turn. No reason to really do too much more. Terminus. Terminus is actually pretty good here too. Cast Terminus. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Restless Cottage. Earthbend on a swamp. And I suppose at that point we'll just play the Marsh, go to attacks. Attack for 8. Russ's Cottage will eat Helix. What you got? Something big? What the fresh hell is this? Just Sky Revelation. Quite rude of you. Sure. Regent, draw 3, discard a card. Omens will be shuffled back in. Then you'll block. That's fine. Or not. First, you're playing something else. What else you got? Lightning Helix. Heal it all. Sure. Bossing Say triggers. That'd be only X equals 2, so second main. I suppose I'll just Earthbend then. Earthbend on a swamp. And pass. And pass. I mean, I'm at 19 right now. Be hard pressed to believe you're going to get me dead. Helix pull. 16. 12. Now you're going to Helix the swamp. Sure. Paying cost for. Stock up. Sure. I mean, I can sweep the board with Regent pretty easily here. Verge, attack for 3, down to 13. That's fine by me. Paying cost for. Bounces food and a terminus. Yep, that's fine. I mean, you give me the go-ahead for Regent, Exude Toxin. So this would be 5, 7, leading back. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 done. They're dragons, right? Right. Whoops. Whoops. In that case, I suppose I'll pop the Regent. Should have played something else. I need 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. Done. Terminus. Swamp. Crack of food. Pass. Yeah, that was done with me. Gotta clear their board between Necropsy, Bahamut plus, but now we're in a position to where we could lose because of my folly. Yeah, I need to remember that it's not just X minus X, it's non-dragons, and they are in fact playing dragons. We'll draw. Regent. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8. We play Bahamut first. Bahamut. Consult. Unless I have a hard counter spell, this should resolve. Pain cost. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Regent. Gain 3. Crack of food, gain 3, pass. Paying cost for, get lost, quite rude of you. We'll pass. Not sure what else I have in deck now. Take 4, down to 14 all. We'll draw. There's Cottage. So what we'll do is we'll Earthbend on a swamp. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Terminus, exile the swamp, trigger Earthbend. Terminus is online. Cottage. Earthbend on Cottage. And map. Crack. Scorching, Dragonfire, Earthbend, map fails, and pass. Surveil. Attack for 4, down to 10. Terminus trigger, pick up Bahamut. Bahamut enters, pop the Shiko. Draw. Bahamut, done, no targets. And we shall go 1, 2, 3, 4. Restless Cottage, Earthbend, Bossing Say on a swamp. Bossing Say on a swamp. Map on Cottage. Play the Blooming Marsh. Go to combat. Swing for 8. Cottage will exile Get Lost. And at this point, Mega Flare does kill them. Day of Judgment, that's fine. We'll just crack a food. And pass, and opponent scoops it up. I mean, we were just grinding them out on value at that point. Alright. Duress seems good here. Exhale does not seem so good. Keen-Eyed Curator seems okay. Maybe we trim down on Stormbrood and run it back like this. Very interesting deck. So it's Dragon Control, Shiko. Let's see. Shiko, Paragon on the way. Let's look at standard decks. Jeskai Control, Sideboard, Overlord. Oh, maybe I should bring in Insidious Fungus. We're missing a land here, otherwise I would keep. We have 2 looks though, but I think I still mulligan. Then again, we're not playing anything right away, I suppose. So I will keep. I will pass. We need to draw into a land across 2. We'll draw. There's the Blooming Marsh. We'll play the Fabled Passage and pass. Put a pause on end step. We have to play around Exhale. I'll grab a swamp or forest. We'll grab a forest. Draw. Marsh. Roots. Do you want to exhale that? They do not. I'll grab a swamp and pass. Helix to 17. We'll pass. Draw. I suppose I'll play Regent. Claim territory. Forest, forest. Forest, done. Play Cottage, pass. Flanker. Gain 2 life, scry 2. We have Necropsy, as well as Betrayal if we need. Still need to play around Negate and Exhale, though. Flanker will attack, sure. Draw. Let's play Bossing Say and Exude Toxin for 1. Flanker down. Cast Esper Origins. At this point, we'll say Failed Passage bottom, Force top, and pass. Casting Regent. Draw 3, discard a card. Pretty good. Discards Day of Judgment, makes sense. We'll pass. Shock. Is this a Shuko? Then Helix me. Yep. So we have Betrayal. Helix down to 13. We'll draw, play a forest, cast Origins. Origins to yard, Regent to top. Draw the Regent, Betrayal, target you. And pass. And pass. Next turn we can play Origins and Keen-Eyed. That's possibly don't want to flood the board. We'll see. Rediscover the Way. Sure. Unless we can probably hold back the Keen-Eyed. Because it doesn't look like they play Ultima, so we can Earthbend with impunity, I think. Get Lost, kind of rude. We'll draw Bahamut, 3, 4, so 3, 7, 8, short 1. We'll cast Esper Origins. Regent top, Bloom Marsh top, drawn to the marsh. Play the marsh. Play Curator. Map token on Curator. Actually, no, we'll hold. This way we can eat Get Lost in case they play a Shuko. Rediscover the Way. Opponent is at a time deficit, which is important here. You have a Day of Judgment. Is that a Shuko? Not 6. Regent. We'll pick up the Get Lost and pass. We'll play Bahamut. Yep, that's fine. We'll draw Forest. Bahamut. Bahamut hits Regent and pass. And pass. Surveil. How does Sheikah read? Non-land card, that is important. Casted Riddler, but Riddler's gonna get popped. Draw. Riddler pop. Go to combat. Attack with Bahamut. I'll cast Origins. Origins to yard. Bahamut top. Cast Origins. Regent top, Bahamut top. Pick up the Bahamut. And opponent will just scoop it up. Yeah, it seems in the grind game, I definitely come out on top. Okay. Okay. This deck's feeling really, really good. It is feeling really good. I honestly think we could have gone the 5-0 today had in game 2 against Aggro I mulliganed better and that I played a little bit tighter in game 3. But a 4-1 record at the end of 5 is really solid. Especially for a deck that I just picked up like just a couple days ago. I think this deck has a lot of promise. I really do. I think the inclusion of Damage Control Crew is fantastic. I think Bahamut being added to this deck also feels like just the perfect top-end card. It feeds the dragon synergies. It's able to be pulled by Maelstrom the Spirit Dragon, which definitely should be played. I think 2 Restless Cottage feels good. I was a little bit skeptical on the Soulstone, but in those grindy games, as long as it's like a Senti Yard, it feels good. I do wish there was a way to pick up Soulstone from Yard, but right now there is not. Maybe we could entertain the idea of Woodland Acolyte and just splash a little white. Maybe that's not necessary. We'll have to think about that just a little bit more. But the win of Damage Control Crew, definitely very strong. But with that being said, that there will be the end of today's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button, comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback, be much appreciated. For as much that I hope y'all learn from me in both my successes and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you reached the point in the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. However, if you would like to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Fridays and Saturdays for the weekend challenges at 8 p.m. CST. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon where you can find these videos ad-free and early. But on that note, folks, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!